hello, this is some bloke, I don't know, he calls himself J9LP, and you haven't seen either hide nor hair of him since 2012, so how should I know who he is? I mean, how I am, yeah. You know what, sod it, never mind. The point is, I am back after another unplanned hiatus to do a fresh recording, explaining my absence. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I could have done this ages ago after the new year rolled in, for Pete's sakes. Happy New Year, by the way. Anyway, so why now? Why would you do this now? What is wrong with you, man? God. I know, I'm aware in the last video I put up for this one I said that I had a whole bunch of new content before the new year and that I had a ton of stuff that I wanted to get out of the way before then, but then three things happened. So Boxing Day, my nephew came to visit, and it's kind of a special thing because he's been recovering from a severe case of schizophrenia for over 8 years, and he's been moving through several hospitals during that time. So this is kind of the first time he's sort of in a long time that he's been able to go out of the hospital walls and into society, albeit still under supervision. But on Boxing Day, he was allowed to visit us at our home, and everyone was there. My mum was there, my sisters were there, and we had a great time. We had dinner, we watched Harry Potter, and we also had a quick game on his brand spanking new PS3. It was Need for Speed the Run, in case you wanted to know that. It was alright. Anyway, so yeah, it was a whole day. It was pretty cool. Before that happened, we had some new neighbours move in, and this is a bit of an interesting thing because the house next door has seen some very interesting neighbours, to say the least, and this new bunch was no less interesting, not in a good way, unfortunately. Well, at least those couple of days that I'm going to sort of talk about anyway. So one of them turned up on our doorstep and said quite politely that they were going to have a party that night and it was going to last until about 3 in the morning on Boxing Day. So, you know, since that was told us in advance, which was really nice of them, we had no problem with that. It was fair enough. So anyway, after our nephew had his visit and I dropped him back at hospital and got back home, and the party next door was already in full swing. Just like, okay, it's right next to my room, and they had these speakers that must have been massive and had DJ and everything, and it was kind of blurry from all, so I thought, you know, I can't do recording in this, so it's fine. I'll postpone any recording up until tomorrow. Cool beans, marvellous. So anyway, so this party went on, you know, all night, like they said. So naturally I couldn't sleep, but I usually sleep anyway, so that's not a problem. However, it didn't stop at 3. It went on all night. It got louder and louder, and it spilled into the street, and it just didn't stop until about, it must have been like 7 or something or thereabouts. I couldn't really tell. I was just so desperate to get some chuffing sleep at that time, and I just couldn't. The music was so goddamn loud. So next day came. I don't think I actually managed to get out of bed until like 4 in the afternoon, and I still had a fair bit to do. I still had a bit of cleaning up to do after Christmas, and I think at that point we were getting a new dishwasher installed, but I wasn't going to do it, so to look for someone to come and install it. So that was the next day. So after that, I just settled down to start recording after that, and suddenly the music started blaring from next door again. I was like, what? I thought it was only for one night, they said. What's going on here, for Pete's sake? And it lasted, again, it lasted all night, right next to me, chuffing room. So basically, the rest of the holiday I spent was being absolutely chuffy knackered in front of the computer. So I've barely got a whole 2 days of sleep, which wouldn't have a problem with normally, but it puts a whole new spin on your sleep cycle when you've got a jillion decibels of drum and bass in the whole time of "What's my breaking through your chuffing bedroom wall when you're making your living chuffing. I just... Anyway, needless to say, few words were exchanged and they weren't pleasant. And, well, let's just say they were sorry about it, but stuff like that does leave a fairly negative impression of what you think of your neighbours. I mean, you don't see me made a load of racket. Oh my god, banditos! Screaming down the microphone. What? Making stupid noises. Do that. Red coin! Well, okay, maybe sometimes. But, okay, seriously though, I wouldn't ever do it, heart and heart, I would not ever do it all that load of nonsense for a few set of speakers at 6 in the chuffing morning. I can tell you that right now, that is just not on. So yeah, unfortunately, not getting enough sleep and dropping off in front of the computer carried on throughout the holiday, throughout the New Year's celebrations, until I had to get back to work the following week, and thus I didn't manage to get any recordings done. And what can I say? I can't really say anything much more than I'm truly very sorry. Especially to those who was looking for more of the Banbury Tower project that I kept promising to come ages ago. And it's just more than obvious that I'm just bad at this whole scheduling thing. Because I planned to keep the recordings going through the weekends and wherever I had time during the weekdays. And unfortunately, I had the whole holiday to make up for the lost time, and then all this crap happened. Not so much my nephew coming around, I was looking forward to that. Just the whole Neighbours nonsense just knocked the wind out of my sails. So that's my explanation there. I'm feeling a bit better now, and I think I can essentially now carry on with my projects and hopefully start some new ones. So I only just found out this week that I got about 50 subscribers. Possibly got some more now maybe. And to be honest, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. And no, it's not because of 50 subs. It took you 2 years to do that and get that in a week, derp. Whatever. So it's not because of that, it's because, like I said before, this is just for fun and entertainment for myself, as well as anyone who manages to get any entertainment out of it. This also doesn't mean that I'm not grateful to those who have subscribed, however, and watched my videos and gave me any kind of feedback, and also helped me along the way with tips and crits, and sharing their love of the games and things that they have found in the games. And seriously, guys, gals, you're the best. Love each and every one of you. I could give you a big man hug right now. In fact, you know what? I'm wearing a big woolly jumper because it's been snowing these past couple of days. So you know what? My big woolly jumper. Come here, you guys. Come on, just imagine 2 big polar bear arms hugging you with love. Oh, sorry, I forgot you need to breathe. Does anyone who survived them know any CPR? Anyway, all daftness aside, really much thanks for the subscriptions and the views and all that. And like I always say, keep on playing, folks, because I definitely will. And you'll see what I'll be playing in the next video, folks.